Welcome back to Dinner and Dungeons. I'm Bartholomew Wrigley, back at it again with an appetizer, and this time it's going to be a not very good one, but we got to talk about it anyways. But I'm going to go ahead and pass it to these great group of men here and let them introduce themselves.
My name's Austin.
This is Drew.
And I'm Lance, back for another episode.
Back for another one. But we're going to talk about Kool Aide. So let's talk Kool Aide flavors and how we made it growing up. Who wants to go first? I mean, I guess it doesn't have to be Kool Aide, specifically the brand, but like it could be like.
But we know what it is, though.
Yeah.
I mean, Kool Aide is Kool Aide. I mean, I grew up when like a gourmet dinner was Hamburger Helper.
Yeah,
the beef stroganoff kind specifically.
that one's good.
Oh my gosh, so good. But anyway, great value will do for the argument. I think flavors of Kool Aide. I think depending on whether you're like a serious Kool Aide person or not, you refer to them by the colors.
Yeah.
So I think we should, going forward, refer to them only as the colors.
Well, I mean, there is some that share colors. Like you had the watermelon one that kind of tastes like a Jolly Rancher, but then I think Charcoalberry was also the same color.
I think, but when we say red, though,
Yeah, we're gonna know it's fruit punch.
we're going fruit punch. We know that one.
Yeah.
So I mean, for the basics, I mean, you're over
Yeah,
here
I
talking about
get that.
Charcoalberry.
Yo, but what about when you want fruit punch and you make the red package and it's strawberry? You ever had
That's
that
tough.
happen?
That's tough.
And it's terrible.
No, that's horrible. I wouldn't wish that upon anybody. Okay, let's talk about worst flavors. Strawberry was one of the worst flavors.
Yeah.
Garbage. Horrible.
Bro, I think black cherry was bad too.
Yeah, it wasn't any good.
I've never done anything cherry flavored though.
I found the one that was supposed to be cold when you drank it. Arctic apple, green apple.
That
yeah, the
menthol
Arctic
green
flavor.
apple
Yeah,
Kool-Aid.
for real.
That's
They
crazy.
just put asbestos in it.
Yeah, there was something in it that was
Just
supposed to
melting
make
your
it
throat
cold.
as you're drinking it, bro.
That's the worst
Is that
one.
the chill in it?
That's the chill. The chill is in your bones because you know you're dying.
Yeah, back then they didn't give a fuck, bro.
Yo, that's the good one though. The fruit punch.
Is
That's
it
the
the
goated.
Arctic one?
That's like the classic one from
Yeah.
us being a
Yeah.
kid.
Yeah, but how much sugar are you putting into yours when you make it?
I'd say what it calls for a cup.
I'm putting way more than that.
Yeah,
Way more.
I couldn't
It's
do
just thick pouring out,
Bro.
It's clumpy.
If you can't chew your Kool-Aid, you didn't make it correctly.
I will say the powder one was 10 times better. They had pre-made Kool-Aid bottles, but there was not just it didn't have the same.
It didn't hit.
taste.
No, absolutely not.
Those
no.
powder ones were so much better.
We got to make it.
Yeah.
We got to make it at home. It would do. The bottles, the pre-made.
But it just didn't have the taste.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, I mean, I kept it exactly to what it asked for. I mean, I really don't like overly sweet drinks, but I would actually put salt in it.
For why?
I just gave it a good flavor, man.
I've never tried that.
You should put a couple shakes of salt in there. Stir it up.
keeps the blood pressure high.
Yeah. Well, it actually keeps you hydrated.
It does do that.
So it counterbalances all the sugar that you put in there.
You better be putting a fuck ton of salt in mine, man.
So there was another brand of Kool Aide that we bought called Flavor Aid. They don't even make it anymore. Me and my mom tried to find it like a couple weeks ago. It just doesn't exist.
I'd like to talk about horrible remakes of Kool Aid. Did you like Flavor Aid? Was that your guys' go-to?
It's not like we had a choice. I mean, it was like
It was what you had.
8 cents a pack. Yeah, back in like 2002 when we were getting it.
You can buy it on eBay. It's vintage. You get 5 of them for $15.
Those are so
gonna
expired.
kill you.
What's the expiration date on those things?
They probably don't tell you.
It probably
If you
doesn't
drink it, it
expire.
will kill you.
probably
It doesn't
doesn't.
expire, let's be
This
real, bro.
more preservatives than the Fry episode.
But they had a flavor. They had a flavor. It's like apple. It's like apple manzana.
Yeah, apple manzana.
That shit was good, bro.
What's manzana mean?
Apple in Spanish?
Apple. Crazy. That's crazy.
But it would do. That one was good. That was fucking good.
Did you guys ever like come home from school and your mom tried to get you some Kool Aid and she got you like a think of like the barrel of Hugs. Did you guys ever have Hugs?
Yeah, those were gross. They
I
still are
hated
gross.
Hugs,
They still make
but
them.
I drank it and I was grateful.
That you didn't have to drink water.
That's right. That's right.
But you still complained about it.
Absolutely. I'm going to complain it to this day.
100%. To this
If my
day.
if my mom's listening, love you, but that shit sucked. Same thing with like, I think it may have been a Kool Aide like branded product with like the little twist off cap.
Yeah, it's
What was that?
Kool-Aid.
That
Kool-Aid.
was Kool Aid with
Yeah,
the
they
little
still make 'em. My
squeezer.
daughter has
What's
them.
that thing called?
I don't know. I'll find out.
Okay, while we're looking that up, Bart, what are your let's give us your top 2 or 3
Top
Kool-Aid
two
flavors.
Top 2 or 3 colors. All right. I'm gonna have to go with the apple manzana. That one's it's too good. I think the watermelon Kool-Aid is really good because it has like that Jolly Rancher feel to it. And then I'm gonna have to go with the Arctic green apple. I'm not
That
good.
menthol green
It's
apple.
like
Dude, for
fucking
real,
dying.
that's
That's why all
Right.
them kids are hooked on them vapes now. You got to start it early.
Yeah, you guys have vapes. We had Arctic Kool-Aid.
Those were called Kool-Aid Bursts.
Burst. That's
Yeah.
what that twist
Yeah, yeah, Kool-Aid Bursts.
I don't think that. I think there was another name for that.
What was it? You're thinking Jammer? The
Squeeze?
Kool-Aid
Yeah,
No,
Jammer?
maybe.
but Kool-Aid Jammer. I thought that was like a.
It was like a Jello.
Was it?
I think so. Maybe I'm wrong.
Maybe I'm thinking. Nope, that's that. Yep, Kool-Aid Burst.
I just don't know if they changed the name or something.
No, but that's that. That's exactly. Those things sucked even worse than the Hugs.
Dude, I don't know. Number 3, I think the fruit punch on like a hot day.
Oh my gosh.
I think that's got to just slide in there, dude. You
What
got
about
the 2
Capri
flavors that you
Sun?
like.
Capri
And then-
Sun was good.
I think Capri Sun might be a completely different episode.
Yeah.
I mean, because going back to what Austin said, you had to make Kool-Aid yourself.
Yeah.
I wasn't making Capri Sun myself.
No.
No, I was
couldn't-
trusting
you
what
couldn't-
God intended. I was trusting what God intended to come in that
Bro,
package.
you had to go to a special event to get Capri Suns. Let's be real.
Well, then you had to have
Field
an
day in
adult open
elementary
it,
school and your birthday. That was it.
and you weren't getting the straw in the damn thing either.
Not once.
If you did, it's
It
poking
took
out
you.
the
It
back.
took you
Yeah.
4 tries, and yes, it was
There were
poking
8
out.
holes in it.
Man, Capri. We should have started with Capri Sun.
Austin, what's your top 3 flavors? Kool-Aid.
I really didn't drink Kool-Aid growing up, though. I liked because it was too sugary.
What were you drinking instead?
So I looked it up. It was
Water
called
out of the
Old
tap.
Orchard. It was those frozen like packs of juice.
And you squish the
Yeah,
thing.
and
Yeah, we
just
had
shit.
those too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You got
it
a
was
picture of
orange
that?
juice, apple juice.
It's like
grape
concentrated juice. You
Yeah.
stick it in there. And
I thought you were supposed to like dilute that stuff with water.
You do.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. So you put it in like a
Oh,
like
okay,
a
okay,
pitcher
okay,
of
okay.
water,
Got you.
and then it would just melt, and that's what we were allowed. I mean, they still make them. It's not like they don't, but
I mean, I've seen a 3-digit price tag on there, so that looks a little too high.
That is crazy.
it's $1.67.
It might be the
at
glasses
Walmart.
again.
They still make
Back
them.
to that $7 bet.
So this is like the apple juice one.
Okay, I've seen those.
Yeah,
I've seen those.
So that was like virtually
My
what
dad drinks those, but like the orange one. When
Yeah,
he's
they
like when
do
he's
like
like
an
sick,
orange
he's like,
juice.
"Oh, I need some vitamin C."
It
I mean,
reminds
just
me
go
of
to
like
the
a
doctor.
Minute Maid type deal.
To be fair, probably not much more healthier than Kool-Aid.
This
but
is going to
for
turn into a
some
juice
reason-
episode really quick. He just said Minute Maid. Those half gallons of lemonade or of Minute Maid. Oh my gosh!
But
Hey,
grape Kool-Aid
when I was young, I got some apple juice because it was good. I got it from the Dollar General, I think, or Dollar Tree or Family Dollar, one of those places. Dude, I drank that whole thing. I didn't know what it would do. That's the first time I learned what apple juice runs through your fucking body, bro. I was on that toilet all afternoon, dude.
Number 1 ingredient in apples: fiber.
Yeah, tell that to a 13-year-old kid, bro. He don't give a fuck. I just wanted something other than water.
What you got, Drew?
What'd you say? 3 flavors?
Yeah, top 3.
We're gonna go Tang.
Oh, Tang.
Uh,
Oh my gosh. Oh no.
Dude, it used to have
This
the
is just a
orangutan.
juice episode, bro.
Yeah, we're gonna go Tang,
Oh,
Fruit Punch,
squeeze
and
the juice.
Probably like a raspberry lemonade, which I can't drink as an adult because it gives me heartburn now, but
Dude,
I still enjoyed it.
It's good, bro. I'm surprised nobody's picked purple yet.
I'm going.
Purple's-
I'm going purple.
I couldn't do
I'm
that
going
one.
purple, and it's not close. It is not close. Okay, so growing up, my parents, well, on a really light note, my dad drank a lot, and
A lot of juice, right?
yeah, juice, and so that didn't leave much juice funds for us. So I spent a lot of time at my buddy Matt's house. Shout out Matt. And his dad strictly made purple Kool-Aid. And in his house, it was known as Nurple. Purple Nurple. And Matt's dad had a saying. I think he stole it. He stole it. He wasn't that clever. But this is where I get the 4 pounds of sugar per gallon of Kool-Aid. He said that you pour the sugar until the ancestors say stop. And by God, he did. I, to this day, cannot drink Kool-Aid without having to chew it because of what I was accustomed
so he
to.
basically got you addicted to
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
the gateway drug.
It is. It is. That goes back to that menthol one. What was that flavor called?
Arctic green apple.
Yeah,
God.
Arctic green apple.
And it wouldn't have any coloring. There was no dye in it. It was like white.
Yeah,
It's just
It
clear.
was just
It was
cloudy.
clear.
It wasn't clear. It was like cloudy.
yeah, it was.
That's not good.
I mean, it doesn't have red 40 in it, so it's probably like fine.
Yeah, but whatever
Oh,
else they
okay.
put
So
in
it's
it.
better for you.
Yeah. The asbestos eating at your throat, making it feel tingly.
The ground up Newport.
But
It's the cloudiness.
purple or nurple from my buddy Matt's house is top tier.
It's
And
like a dessert.
it was. But they drank it religiously. Like it was, if you finished that gallon, if you were the last person to get anything out of it, you immediately started another gallon because there was somebody coming behind you quickly for more.
So I actually have, just to kind of segue into this, just before I forget about it, at our household, we had that same rule where if you finished it off, you made a new one. But all the assholes at my house would leave just a little bit at the bottom there, so then they could be like, I didn't get all of it. I didn't get all of it. There's still some in there. And nobody would make more. It would just sit in there for like a day or two.
Or when
with
you,
just a
and then
little
when
bit
you
on
went to go make it, everybody's all standing
there. They're
around you
standing around with the
watching
cup,
you
bro.
make
Yeah, they're
it
like
so
in a
they
line
can.
with the cup.
Hurry up. Come
So,
on.
dude, I was young. I'd be pouring it into my cup, drinking it out of a straw as I was pouring it into my cup so nobody else could get any. But yeah, it was frustrating because you'd be sitting there like, I just want some Kool-Aid, but I'm not about to make another gallon because then I know that they're just going to show up, so I got to wait for them to leave so I can make it and enjoy it.
So imagine that feeling, but doing it at a house that isn't yours. Imagine spending a week at a time at your buddy's house. And, I mean, you're homies, right? Their parents, his parents are practically your parents. That's not your kitchen, though. Where's the pot? Where's the mixing bowl? Where is what am I supposed to make this in? Where do you guys even keep the Kool-Aid at? I don't know. It's just in the fridge. So imagine that pressure, a family that isn't yours, sitting there staring at you when you're supposed to be making a new gallon,
They're just
and you have
slamming the cup on the table.
and you have no clue. Waiter,
Where the fuck is the Kool-Aid?
and you have no idea how to perform.
You put the one cup in there, and they're like, "Hey,
They're like, "Come on,
Did
come
the
on, do it
ancestors say
again."
Stop.
I didn't hear him.
I didn't hear no bell.
One time at Matt's house, they ran out of sugar while like in the middle of halfway making a thing of Kool-Aid. Like they got
so
to
the
the
normal amount was actually in
the normal amount was there, but that did not suffice. Absolutely not.
Gotcha.
So, well, I mean, what are you to do?
Go ask the neighbor.
No.
Why don't
No.
you go to your house and snag some?
Oh yeah, I'll run home from good old Kim City all the way to downtown Reed.
It's only like 25 minutes.
Walking? I was 10.
I can guarantee you that family would have drove you down there. To get
I was 10. They probably would have.
I guess Harder House is probably closer, though.
Well, that's if you don't
probably
get
somewhere
hit by
closer
a
to
car.
Yeah, no. There's that one section in Kim City where the speed limit's like 5 miles
It's
an
still
hour.
there. It's still that way.
God, it's so bad. And they live just on the other side of that. Man, that was horrible. But no, they ran out of sugar and they just went along with it. It was Matt that made the gallon. He's like, nah, no, they'll never know. They'll never know. We're back in his room playing Xbox. His dad. A Clash of Clans god, by the way. Did you guys ever play Clash of Clans?
No,
Did you
but
guys
I know
play it
what is,
religiously?
but I never played it.
No? Okay. He was like, every time that they would give a new level, he already had it somehow. He was like paying to play. He was one of those guys, which those guys suck. Don't be those guys. But he just, you can hear him screaming, Matt, from the kitchen. I the first time in like months that I wanted to go home. I wanted to be at my own home.
You know, he threw you under the bus too.
He did. I swear to God, he did. He was like, "Oh, it was Lance. I had the and I had a cup. I had a cup that was half full. I wasn't even drinking it. Lance did it.
It was like you just got caught drinking beer at 10 years old, but
Yeah.
it was just not sugared enough Kool-Aid.
Dude, that was horrible. I mean, can you imagine getting scolded by your best friend's dad? You can't go anywhere. What are you gonna do? Leave? You're 10.
He's got to take you home.
No, it wasn't really an option.
No, I know, but that's what I mean.
Like, I would have rather that. It was so awkward. You ever gotten chewed out by your friend's parents? It's the worst feeling.
Over Kool-Aid.
Over Kool-Aid.
Not enough sugar in the Kool-Aid.
Long story short, though, his dad drank that entire gallon by himself, and then they went and bought more sugar, so it wasn't that big of a deal. But for like a short span, I was really worried for my life.
So one of your flavors is purple. What are the other ones?
I'm gonna back it up with red. I mean,
Strawberry, I got you.
No. Strawberry is not red. Strawberry is not red in any situation. We can talk about Gatorade. We can talk about Powerade. It's not it. Fruit punch, red. And I honestly never had another mixed flavor other than that. I mean, I had the blue raspberry. What was the twist thing called? Was it Jammers?
Burst.
No, bursts. I had the blue raspberry, the twist off Kool-Aid bursts, but that was like at like post baseball practice. So like, I mean, anything hit right after practice. But I mean, I never really went to another color.
Dude, we used to mix the colors.
That is treason.
Dude, it's good, man.
What colors you mix in?
Whatever.
No.
Anything, bro.
Anything?
Anything.
Did you have watermelon? Did you say watermelon?
Yeah.
I can't get on board with anything watermelon flavored. I love watermelon.
But yeah, I mean, the fake flavor, it's got its...
It's not. It doesn't even taste like watermelon. It tastes like fake watermelon.
I know, and that's good.
Which like isn't bad, but I like. It's not what I was looking for.
Expecting to swallow a seed.
Imagine that'd be another Matt. Imagine there's a seed in the watermelon nurple.
Dude, watermelon purple is probably pretty good.
That might be good. All right, which one's the worst one though?
The worst flavor?
The worst one. You're never going to it.
Grape.
Really?
I can't do it. Yeah.
Really?
Can't do it.
What?
Yep.
That's crazy.
Can't
bro.
do it.
That's
Honestly,
tough.
There's a
don't
little
know
bit
if
of a
there's
story behind it, but yeah, no.
I don't know if there's a worse flavor, dude.
I'm pretty sure that I was like dying from a fever when I was a teenager, and I had grape soda to drink, and all it reminds me of is just being hotter than I've ever been before, and felt like I was gonna pass out. And I was like, dude, I'm never drinking this again. Haven't touched it since. I can't stand it.
Also, like, I don't know. I don't think I've had this flavor of Kool-Aid if there is one, but I can't stand orange flavored things. Like,
I don't think I've ever had orange Kool-Aid.
I don't even know if it's
I
real.
mean, I'd go Tang before that.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out Tang.
Yeah.
But Tang isn't even really
Big
orange.
shout out, Tang.
You say you haven't had Tang?
No, I was saying I can't.
Oh, you can't
Yeah,
stand it. Yeah.
because I'm pretty sure, like, anytime I was sick, my mom was like, here's some Tang. And so, like,
It takes
that's
you
because
back,
it had, like,
yeah.
the
What
orange.
about Sunny D? You messing with Sunny D?
I can tolerate it. I'm not a big fan of it.
What about Tampico?
I don't know
I've
nothing
never
about
had
that.
it. I know what it is.
That's some of
I
that
haven't
Mexican shit, like that candy that you've eaten.
That's good.
Dude, that sounds crazy. I still have those ones that I was supposed to give you. They're so expired. You want them, though?
There's so much salt.
I'll bring them
in
over
those.
next time. I'll bring them over next time.
I think we have to
Worst
get
flavor though, dude. I'd have to go. Sorry, not to cut you off. I'd have to go with like lemonade, bro. Lemonade Kool Aid.
I'm just going to make lemonade instead.
Yeah.
That's probably the correct answer.
Yeah.
I think that's valid.
I think I know what we need to record at one point. A video of us drinking some Kool Aide. From
Okay.
Walmart.
Is that Grimace Kool-Aid?
We're doing this now, but we could honestly
That's dope.
get as many Kool Aid flavors as we can and do a taste test for them live. Well, not live.
Blind taste testing where you don't know the
but-
flavors?
dude. That would actually be pretty dope too.
I think that would be even better.
We'll have to record it like a mukbang, but with Kool Aid.
Hell yeah.
I think that's gonna have to be one of our videos, just like the root
Be
beer
looking
one
for
we're gonna
that
do.
video, guys. That
Yeah,
one's coming
look
up.
for that. It'll be on YouTube. This will be on Spotify. Follow us on Spotify. Give us 5-star reviews. A comment. You got a comment.
I do want to go back to the Sunny D, though. The absolute L of a film that Sunny D would leave on your teeth. A W drink. God, it was so good. Why was it so good? Probably had some of that the ground up Newports in it.
Yeah.
But
Kept you coming back.
that film, what was that? what? I know you know what I'm talking
That
about.
was the addictive chemical that was in that to get you drink more. They made it adhere to your teeth.
I
so
wonder
you'd
if
sit
it's
there
still
and lick
there. The FDA hasn't gotten a hold of that. That stuff's got to be regulated.
Throw it's in the Sunny D.
it. That's tough, man.
I think that's all I got, though. I mean, grape's the goat. Purple's the goat. Nurple. Shout out, Matt.
You're gonna show him this episode. He's gonna be like, "Dude, what the fuck are you talking about, bro?" He's like, "We put one cup in there, one cup." But that's all we got for today. That's been the Kool Aid episode. This has been Bartholomew Wrigley. If you guys are interested in hearing specific questions, you can go ahead and comment some questions on the video, and if they are appropriate, we'll ask those questions to each other, and we'll get it going again. If you guys like Lance, go ahead and give him a shout out on the comments. We'll bring it back in here. But that's all I got. Ace.
This was Austin.
This is Drew, and we'll see you next time.